This next setup is from side control, when I want to lay my arm out flat and really use a big sweeping motion. A lot of Brazilians set up the arm triangle this way. This is a good setup for the arm triangle, but you also have an opportunity for the Darce, and a lot of times your opponent will set himself up for it. So I'm in side control, however you like to play side control, and I've got this arm weaved through, okay? Now, most people will try to keep this arm on this side of their body. I just want to make sure this arm is on this side of his body, on the side of his legs, and I want to use a big sweeping motion. Notice that I'm not just trying to pull this arm up, because if I do that I'm going to miss it, and he's going to bring his arm back over, and we're back to square one. I want to use my arm flat on the ground the entire time, okay? I'm going to drive his elbow up. So as my opponent tries to keep his arm down, and I'm driving his arm up until I can hook around his head. Now for the arm triangle, you jump your body to the other side and complete the arm triangle. But you have an option for a Darce Choke, which is much tighter in this position. When you're here, what I want to do is I'm going to try to bring my opponent up on his side by hooking. Okay? See how I'm really bringing him up high? This arm is going to weave under and elongate on this side as well. Now I cup the head, chicken wing, and I'm going to sprawl around him. We're here in side control. I'm going to weave this arm through, hook right here. I'm in side control. I'm going to take this arm, weave it through, a big sweeping motion until it drives over his head. Okay? Now once I'm here, I'm going to switch, drive this arm down and around the other side of his head. I like to really pull him up on his side from here. Okay? Pulling. Now I sprawl and complete the Darce. I'm in side control. This arm has weaved through and is touching the ground. Both elbows are on this side of his body. Don't stay here real long. Don't make this a camp out. But essentially, both arms right here. Big sweeping motion on the mat until his arm comes across. Lift him up on his side and switch my hips right here. This arm weaves under. Now sprawl. We're in side control. This arm weaves through. Big sweeping motion on the floor the entire time. Hooking around. Switch and lift him up. Okay? Now, arms under. Sprawl. That's a way for you to try to aggressively approach the Darce. If your opponent isn't really giving you a lot of options from side control, that's a way for you to set it up. He doesn't really have to do anything that you counter with the Darce. You can actually progressively move forward in the match with this by attacking him with the Darce.